Good morning. It's DeDe in the morning. Let me get that bell one more time, JJ.
Come on, man.
Shout out to Trey G, DeDe, your boy J Kruz. We got JJ, and we got a very special guest in the building.
Yeah, we do.
The one and only. He's a singer. He's amazing. He's holding it down. He's having a great career in a startup right now. Teddy Swims is in the building.
How about it, y'all? How about it?
So this is officially your second time on the show, Mr.
Yeah,
Teddy.
man.
Happy to be back, bro.
Look, last time we saw you, that first time you was sitting on the stairs of an apartment complex.
Yeah, sure was. Yeah.
Good memory.
Yeah, man.
I remember that. It was like a scene from a video. Hey, Teddy, let me ask you, listen, I'm a dad, right? So I like to tell dad jokes. When you lose control, how do you gain it after losing it? Put up on.
Is there a punchline to this? Or are you asking me?
No, there isn't. I'm just trying to be corny, Teddy. Just rock with
okay,
me.
I thought that was gonna be a fuck up. Speaking of dad jokes, though, man, I'm rushing up on mine, dude. I got my first baby boy due in June, so we're
Congratulations,
dad
man.
ourselves, man.
That's what's up. Name, boy, girl?
Hey, we're having a boy, but we're in between a couple of them, but she's like, well, no when you see his face, so we'll put it in that.
Keep it very private. Do you feel like being a father is getting in the way of your journey right now in the middle of?
No, never. I'm excited to be one. I think sometimes I'm too focused on this journey that I think that's going to make me real present to times. I think it's going to do a lot for me and settle me down in ways that I need. And I think how much I work now, I think I can work a little bit less and be a little bit more focused on and more balanced in my presence, in everything that I do. And I think that baby's going to teach me a lot about that. And I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm a dad of 4. Kids can give you focus and a sense of purpose. You know what I'm saying? They can help you sometimes, for sure.
And everything's going to, there's everything around all the time in my life is going to bend its way around my baby. So that's all there is to it,
He's Teddy ready to be a dad.
Hey, you ready to be a dad?
Man.
Yeah, man. I'm a father as well of 2, man. Let me give you a few little tips.
Oh,
boy, you gonna have to learn how to wrap them up in that blanket.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna let you know them arms cannot stick out. They gotta be tight so they can be comfortable, so they can sleep. Because if you don't wrap them up right, by the time you walk out the room,
you gotta swaddle them. I love that.
That right there. That's gonna be the tough part.
Yeah, that's gonna be the tough part. Hey, Ted, man, since the last time we talked to you, man, then I just saw you at the Grammys. By the way, man, you was clean as hell.
Hey.
Clean as hell, man. Man, tell me how's your lifestyle been changed since the last time we talked to right now?
Yeah, I'm just grateful. I mean, we're doing arenas right now in Europe, so that's quite crazy, man. Playing 14,000 this evening, which is so nuts, man. It's such a crazy experience. It's been such a beautiful thing, and just trying to be present and everything, man, and be grateful. And I think I've prioritized gratefulness a lot, and gotten into therapy, which has been really wonderful. Therapy has been a huge thing for me.
Oh, really? Right. So, man, when you hit that stage, man, in front of these people, man, I know you've done a lot of shows, done a lot of performances. Do you ever get tired of the screaming, of the love that you get when you first walk on the stage?
Oh, hell no, man. It's the best.
Man, ain't it the best, though? Yeah.
It's the coolest feeling in the world, man. And I mean, now we're these big stages. It's just like dreams just coming true, It's so crazy last year, this time, I think we're doing 2,000-3,000 caps, and now we're at 14,000-15,000. And it's such a beautiful experience to have put this work in and see it really, see the fruits of our labor and see how many people's lives are being touched. And it's just such an awesome feeling, man.
A lot of traveling, I would think. What's one of your favorite places to visit or to be at?
Australia is my favorite place in the world.
Really?
Man. Yeah, I love it there. I always say out there, I think that they just have they believe in the inherent goodness of people. And I think when everybody is on that wavelength, that everybody is just more nice and helpful and hospitable. And it's just, nobody's so guarded out there. There's not so many walls up out there,
The single Lose Control, man. What inspired that single for you?
I was in a really rough place at the time with someone I was with, and I think at the time I'll say it like this, that the substance of our relationship kind of became the substances we were doing at the time. And we had this kind of really codependent lifestyle with one another. And it got really kind of toxic and negative. And she was a little bit of an addict, and it just really got really dark. And like trying to get out of that situation to begin healing on my own was always, it was a hard thing to do, you know?
Oh wow. Let me ask you, since the success, have you bumped into her again? I mean, has she tried to come back? Anything like that?
You know, she makes attempts, but you know, at this point,
Oh, for real?
at this point, I can't be angry at her. I mean, she made me a millionaire, so I'm actually grateful for her nowadays.
Yeah.
She inspired you. Yeah, she inspired you. She was the inspiration. Real quick, Dan, let's get back to this football thing. So you come from a family of football players, right? Did you play? You played too as well, right?
Yeah, I was a defensive lineman, like tackle, you know, and an offensive guard for my whole life, really, you know, till about
Wow.
60.
Oh wow.
But it wasn't happening for me at 5'7", dog. So I just, you know, those guys are like 6'5" on the line. I wasn't going too far with that. So I'm so
Yeah,
glad
I
I
mean,
found this thing.
you got some guys that are under 6 foot, but not a whole lot. Do you think? Okay, so you definitely think you would have been more successful. You'll be more successful in singing than playing football.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was, you know, I was good for my size, you know, but that's
Yeah.
I'm maxed out at my size right now. You know, all I can do is get fatter right now.
You know what though? With the singing, do you think your voice would get better if you got fatter?
You know, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think like in my experiences, the more I've been staying in the gym and the more I'm like, I'm the healthier I become. I think
Right.
the better lung support, the better everything you have. You know,
So you don't lose any range, you think, if you lose weight? Does that affect the
no,
voice?
no, man.
Oh, okay, okay.
I like a couple years ago, I lost like 60 pounds, and then I put about 20 back on now. But I mean, it changed my life as far as like, you know, the way I was able to, like my lungs were open, everything was my movement. I wasn't so gassed bending over and tying my shoe. You know, that was the biggest thing right there, right? Like,
Running out of breath.
yeah, it's definitely changes your life when you can breathe a little better.
Yeah, no, for sure. I would think. And the way you sing from your chest and your belly. You know what I mean? Like I feel like you actually do need to have breath control and stamina.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, you know, you had a lot of success, man, in a short amount of time, man. Let me ask you, man, with everything that you're doing now, you know, over in Australia, touring and everything, when do you have some Teddy swim time for just you, like to hit the reset button and try to regroup?
Or to go swimming.
Man, I'm not much of a swimmer, to be honest. It's all smoke and
Oh, for
mirrors,
real?
brother.
Right.
I'm
Said he swims, can't swim.
Yeah, it's kind of a shame to say that, but
That's all right.
I can paddle. You know, I'm not gonna die in there. I'll stay afloat.
Right.
Yeah.
Right,
But
right.
I don't, man. You know, I don't really get that much time to myself to really like. I mean, we've been so aggressively doing this for the last
Right.
3 years now, just touring sometimes 11 months out of the year, and so we're staying going. But I'm excited though. You know, as I'm getting a whole lot more time that coming up, like when I'm having this kid and next year
Right.
and stuff, and I think that's gonna settle some things and give me some more time to myself, but or I guess to that baby. Yeah, you know what? It seems like I'll finally get a break, and then this little guy's already taken up all my off days. So
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
kind of screwed on. I'm screwed on me time for the next 18 years at least.
Yeah, for real.
yeah, you actually don't know what you got yourself into. Trust me, it's gonna be crazy.
Hey, real quick, Teddy, let's talk a little sports, man. Did the Eagles? That's who you went with for the Super Bowl. Who'd you go with? The Super Bowl?
You know, man, we were over here, so I had to stay up to like 2 o'clock just to watch it. You know, I was pumped. I was pumped to see the Eagles win, but you know, I was really kind of like for the first time in history, I was looking forward to like there being a three-peat, you know, and I would have loved to
you
do
know, for
that,
some
you
reason
know.
I did too. Yeah,
I didn't have a dog in that fight, but I would have just for the history reasons, I would have maybe preferred it the other way. But I mean, come on, go Birds, though. I mean, I'm grateful for you know, it's been a hard time being a Falcon for a long time, so I really don't have that skin in the game, you know.
Oh, he's a Falcons fan, JJ.
Man, you my dude. I'm a Atlanta Falcons fan. I'm a
Oh.
Georgia Bulldog to the day.
Hey man, yeah, you know, go Dogs, baby. Yes sir, yes sir. Tickle, boy. Yes, sir.
Okay.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
that's the kind of energy they need because they're not very good. Can you do me a favor and give Teddy before he leaves one more dad tip? Some dad tip. One more. Come on.
Hey, one more dad tip, man. Hey, look here. When you trying to have some fun at night with your lady, man, make sure he sleep.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Hey,
sir.
hey, you be in middle stroke when you hear that and you be like, you know what? Yeah, we ain't gonna talk. Just let him cry. He'll cry back to sleep. He'll cry himself to sleep. He'll cry himself to
Yeah.
sleep.
Don't get up. Don't get up. Don't get up.
Don't get up. Don't get up, man. Don't get up.
Congrats on the baby too, by the way. He did. Teddy did just have a boy, ladies and
man.
gentlemen. He is a new dad. Real quick before you go, let's talk about this album. Who would you like to work with? And let's wrap this interview. And thank you for your time.
I'm in the new album. I'm really pumped out, dude. I'm so lucky to have had Money Long on this record and Get
Ooh.
Beyond, Coco Jones and
Ooh.
Gorilla on this record. So dude, it's such an honor. This album I think is really incredible.
Now, when you have people like that on your album, do you handpick them, or do you go to your team, or do they reach out to
Yeah,
you?
man, sure. Yeah, sure did, man. When the Giveon thing was quite weird because my lawyer also represents him, and he'd heard the song and reached out to Giveon and sent it to him, and Giveon hit me up like, I can't stop listening to the song, man. And so I said, bro, I'll delete the second verse right now. Give me something. And he's ended up being one of the best friends and one of the most incredible dude. He's one of the best dudes ever, and Giveon is just an absolute remarkable human being and talent. And so I'm so honored to have him.
Oh, that's dope, man. That's dope, man.
Man, I'm
He's the
looking forward
best,
to
man.
more music from you, my brother, and more projects, man. Good luck to you. Keep it going. Social media, put it all out there. Anything we should be looking out for? And then, are you working on anything other than music, like acting or art or some other?
One of these days, sure, but not currently.
Yes.
One of these days, I'll get at least a hobby. You know what I mean? But we'll see.
I love that.
Hey, real quick, man. Hey, man. It's the song of the century, man. Man, I know our listeners want to hear that hook one more time. Let's hear that hook.
I lose control.
Now look, if you ever have time, I know your schedule is busy. I did do a remix. I would love for you to be on my remix, and it's called
Okay, I'd love to.
It be in me, yeah.
You count me in, man.
I'm telling you, it'll blow.
It will. It will. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Teddy Swims. I've tried everything but therapy. Part 2 out now. Amazing artist, amazing album. Keep making great music. Congrats on being a new dad. And if you need some more dad advice, you can always hit us up here on DeDe in the morning.
I sure will.